Hi, everyone. Welcome to day 7 of the Women's Embodiment Challenge. We made it. So, over the last 7 days, you have explored the ways in which your feminine energy can be blocked. My hope is that in sharing my musings and experiences, you may be able to see yourself in some of what I've shared, and for you to know that this is just the beginning. Becoming aware of yourself as a feminine being beyond how you look and act is one of the first steps in taking your life back and living in a way that's in alignment with your authentic self. The pattern that's been showing up in our challenge has been that of patriarchal programming, all the ways in which living in our current modern and recently past society has stifled women beyond the things such as rights and privileges. It's the ways in which we have gotten away from living in the ways that are in alignment with what we truly want and how we truly want to be. Free, dynamic, creative, flowing, etc., etc., etc. This programming keeps us small, seeking validation or likability, keeps us back, blocks our intuition, keeps us in situations, jobs, and relationships that aren't in our best interests, not following our purpose, in competition with each other, and judging each other. This is to our detriment. It's important to consider how these various programmings have not served you over the course of your life and consider what it might mean to let them go. The issue is, these programs are what's running the show behind the scenes of your life, and you've discovered some of these over the past week. The key is not to feel badly about what you think you've discovered about yourself. Now you have an awareness, and this awareness is your power. Now you can take the responsibility for actually doing the work, as it will be important moving forward to work through and heal these programs. Imagine what could be possible for you if you didn't have these programs. A life of ease, feeling confident in your decisions because you know how to listen to and follow your intuition without question. Feeling that your jobs, relationships are the right fit for you. I have one last story to share. I started doing this work myself about 5 years ago. My jumping off point was a miscarriage that I had in the fall of 2017. My partner and I weren't trying, but I had gotten pregnant. I lost the baby at 5 weeks, before any pregnancy tests would have picked it up, but due to the facts that I religiously tracked my cycles, I had known. My periods had always been a bit funky, and my doctor had long said that I would have trouble conceiving. After this had happened, I started searching for anything that would give me the answers I needed to heal my body first and foremost, but really my mind. I knew I wanted to be a mom. I felt destined to be one and couldn't understand why I would have such a hard time, especially since my mother seemed to be fertile myrtle. Long story short, this conception journey led me down roads I didn't expect, all emotional healing roads. I learned that I was dealing with a lot of wounding around mothering, sistering, daughtering, womaning, jobbing, all of it. I realized that I had been living a life that wasn't authentic to me due to what I had picked up from my culture, my Christian upbringing, and patriarchy. I did a lot of work to get through this. I worked with a life coach. I got therapy. I got career coaching. I eventually started acupuncture, which I've been in for the last 3 years, changed my lifestyle habits, the whole nine. I'm happy to say that after 5 years, I will be giving birth to my first child this fall. And while I believe that the acupuncture and lifestyle habits helped significantly as it normalized my periods and leveled out my hormones, I believe the emotional work is really what finally allowed the spirit of my baby in. I decided I didn't want to live in these programs anymore, and that is what my child ultimately needed from me. Now, for you, it may not be a baby. It may be a business, a relationship, a job, or some other goal that's important for you to accomplish during this lifetime. And a lot of the work required for that thing is ironically not the work of building that thing, but the building of yourself to be ready for that thing. As you work on your healing, all the other things fall into place because your intuition explodes, guiding and directing your steps of what you need to do. I would love to hear from you. What's resonated with you over these past 7 days? And what new story do you want to write for yourself? Looking forward to hearing your insights.